Hey guys, as you see, I went to the Florida YSA conference for church, and tonight's coding missions episode 4 is all about YSA, your storage amount or your storage access. This episode could have been aired a little bit earlier, but I decided to take my sweet time learning a new game called Moniker to teach you guys how the AWS and Azure basic storage works. Without further ado, here's the episode, and remember to like and subscribe. As you can see, I'm right now loading the slideshow for the episode. This is the only slideshow episode, nothing crazy tonight. We're playing a little game called Moniker. So this is called YSA, Your Storage Access episode. So before we play the game of Moniker, to understand how the storage works, we first got to do a little bit of a review. What is Amazon S3 versus Azure? Both Azure and S3 have very simple storage systems. They're like monikers of each other, which is a game we'll play tonight. I played in a conference and a bunch of church activities. It's also a really fun game to memorize stuff. To help with remembering the storage classes for AZ900 and AWCCP, the two certs I've taken. And then for S3, the simple storage system um, is simple. The storage is simple. For storage, S3 can store many types of data in AWS, and it's a system. This is a system that can store and access data in any interval of time. Let's play Moniker. So each round lasts only 1 minute. So round 1, we can say any clue except for the name of the card itself. Round 2, we can only say one word as a clue. And round 3, this is pretty funny. I got some props here. Charade to reenact the name of the card. So here we go. To begin the game, we go for following. Common. S3 standard. Thinker. S3 intelligent tiering. No, I don't want it. S3 infrequent access. Here, look. There's the train from the polar. S3 express one zone. Okay, let's see. Should I access this or should I see this or not? I'm not sure. I don't know, guys. S3 one zone infrequent access. Whoa, look over there. We're now in Alaska. So you can see that was round 1. We went through basically almost all but 2 of the S3 glaciers. So not bad. 5 out of 7 is not bad. All right, we're now going to play the game again, shuffle it up. This time, round 2, we can only say one word as a clue. So let's do it again. Remove, quickly. Oops, I already violated my own rule. It's only one word. Movable, S3 glacier flexible retrieval. Marina, S3 glacier deep archive. Thinker, S3 intelligent tiering. Common, S3 standard. Uncommon, S3 one zone infrequent access. Polar, S3 express one zone. IA, S3 standard frequent access. So there you go. That's another round. And now round three, we're going to play with also the Azure ones. So this time we're going to play exactly 1 minute. I can only charade. So this will be very interesting. S3 standard. S3 intelligent hearing. S3 glacier deep archive. Gonna pass. Archive tier. Cold tier. Hot tier. S3 glacier instant retrieval. S3 standard infrequent access. S3 express one zone. S3 one zone infrequent access. S3 glacier flexible retrieval. There you go. So there you go. That's the game of Moniker. You can play with friends, with partners, anything. This is a great icebreaker game. It's really fun, really, funny. It's actually quite nice to remember all the 3 common tiers for Azure storage and also the 7 or the top 7 tiers for AWS storage. So yeah, that was a fun game of Moniker. So here are the AWS S3 storage classes. You have the basic S3 standard, the good old standard, common one. S3 intelligent hearing, if you know which type of class you go to, it's like, I don't know, like some sort of, guru, like it tells you what to go, where you want to go. And to, of course, quote a cloud guru, it's like basically making a pizza and you want to just know what type of topping for your pizza. And S3 Express one zone is like the Polar Express. You immediately get it through with no extra cost. S3 standard infrequent access means you still access it, just not very frequently. Maybe like, a DM that you haven't been seeing for like almost a year. S3 Glacier instant retrieval, it's like you have a huge, gigantic archive of data. I just want to like quickly grab it. S3 Glacier flexible retrieval, you don't have to wait that long, but it's not going to take like a whole day or like more than like 12 hours. You want to grab the flexible retrieval. And finally, last but not least, S3 Glacier Deep Archive. You just want to like, enjoy SeaWorld, enjoy all of Orlando for a whole day. And then at the night, once you're all done playing around with SeaWorld, you can enjoy the Glacier Deep Archive. So those are the AWS S3 storage classes. Now for Azure, there's only 3 storage classes. You got the hot one. That's what we made the hot potato meme. It's the hot one. This is where we basically have all the most frequent access data in Azure, like blobs, files, queues, blocks, whatever. Then you got the cold one, is making the Trae Young meme or, the cold meme. Very, very cold. You basically don't access it that much. And it's like you don't really know what you're doing at all for the storage access. And finally, archive. You basically get the storage from the archive data for Azure storage classes. So yeah, thank you. Recognition is definitely less than recall, and like and subscribe is better than not like and subscribe. So there's a reason why I made a picture of a wave for this particular episode. It's more than just the YSA conference. It's Isaiah 48, as the waves of the sea. Sometimes understanding computer science is like trying to ride a wave. You sometimes understand a lot of it, sometimes you understand very little of it. But no matter what, as long as you recall the good stuff, you play the game Moniker, and if you want to take AWS or Azure Cert, go for it. You could also just learn to play the game for yourself. So thank you guys for this episode. It's a very short one. It's a very sweet one. It's definitely an episode I would love to, spend more time explaining. The next episode, I'll finally take a little bit of a break from technological stuff and more to etiquette, war room etiquette. And we'll labor through that, get it? Labor Day. We'll labor through that episode on episode 5 for Labor Day special. Thank you very much, guys. This is Jason Liu signing off.